Ah, eu vou fazer esse em branco. Não, o jogo sai.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
Bora.
And it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you
Bora,
alongside us for it. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owner. Neymar! Oh, that was venomous. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. There's the header! No, not the best of headers. Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
And Owen! Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's cut it out. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Acuna does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. in many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Works it forward. Rafinha. Oh, well played. Now it's Lewandowski. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rafinha. Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Drogba. Modric.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out to the left flank. Looking for the runner. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Rafinha! Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Drogba. Owen. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Moved on forwards. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Drogba. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. And Mittelstädt. Rafinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. The message is clear. None shall pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Yamal. Can he get away here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Demichelis has given away a free kick. Oh, that was a brilliant save. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he put it away? He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. An act of charity gratefully received. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Yamal, nice bit of skill, and he's away. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
And that's out of reach. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Drogba. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. No way through there. Spread out to the left. And it's Owen. De Michelis cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Acuna. João Neves.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nicked it back promptly. Drogba. Martinez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar running with the ball. Kimmich. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Drogba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. He's through here. He's in a great position. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that was never going to make it. Drogba. Modric. And it's Modric. And it's lofted through here. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Neves. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Owen is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10. Camisa 17. Neymar. Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18. Camisa 15. Camisa 14.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's McAllister. Rodri. Kane. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior on a charge. He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Boa noite, Gadelha.
Alô, Ariel, boa noite, meu irmão.
And he's there to retrieve it. Good effort from distance. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good.
Esse treinador não tá ajudando o seu time.
Verdade, viu, Ariel? Mas vamos lá, né?
Eu só sei que o passe longo é 89.
É, o passe longo ele dá mais força na cartinha, mas deixa mais exposto também lá atrás.
Eu indicaria o treinador Thomas Tuchel de GP, ele é do estilo por fora.
É, mas eu fico muito exposto, eu não sei jogar por fora não. Eu gosto de jogar posse de bola. Eu tô pensando em comprar o Cliver. Os caras demoram demais pra mexer no time, né? Pra...
Ele é uma boa opção.
É, mas eu não quero gastar dinheiro não, eu tô quase com 1000 ali, vou esperar aí ver se vem uma bomba aí, um Pelé da vida, algum jogador bom.
We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Drogba. Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. Back into the middle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Memphis, is a very interesting player, Peter. Like so many for whom a big move may have come too soon. He could easily have fallen off the scene, but his resurrection has been quite remarkable, actually, and he's averaged roughly a goal or assist per game in the last few years.
Timão já tá dando chutão, sai na boa, Timão, que é isso? Memphis Depay.
That's a little off target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Floated through. Now there's a Cavani! Goal!
A melhor caixinha que eu peguei essa semana, macho. Oh, glória a Deus.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Hits one! It's there!
Tem falta não, tá vendo, ó? No meu goleiro, ó. Tem falta não, ó.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason.
Cara, não deixa nem ver para a falha do jogo.
To get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Cavani. Big chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Ficou assustadinho e foi Corinthians. Vai, Corinthians!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yamal, nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. It's Drogba! Crossed in once more. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, what a pass! And the flag has stayed down. Fires from distance. Approaching the half-hour mark. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No way through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. That's really good defending. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Drogba. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing nice and neat. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that is a little undercooked. Mosquera can get it clear. Now it's Drogba. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. He's going for goal! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Memphis Depay has a look and plays it forward. Showing great feet there. Now it's Drogba. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para a sua segurança.
And that's the second half started. And it's Cavani. Decent hit! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Cavani. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Memphis Depay.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. And that was very necessary. 60 minutes played. Memphis Depay!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. Yamal calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Goalkeeper's ball. That has been cut short. Memphis Depay, who does have an assist to his name. Can he latch on to this?
Substituição em andamento.
And the pass is intercepted. He's gone forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cavani is wide and looking to get onto this. Well played. Important challenge, that.
Substituição.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bumps him off it and wins back.
Pra cima, Gadelha rumo à terceira. Bora, Gadelha.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he thumps it clear. I think we're just about done here. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. So
Tchau, Corinthians.
What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Fala, Ricardo, e aí, meu filho?
After which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today, then,
Rapaz, hoje caiu muito. Fui jogar com o Matheus aqui ontem, mas aí eu vou recuperar agora. Você tá aí na live, eu vou recuperar agora. A situação que eu tô, sexta divisão, isso é uma vergonha. Pelo menos a quarta, que é meu lugar, né? Ei, Ricardo, tu tá perdendo aí, né, cara? O Cavani, a galera boa chegando aí, sem videogame é osso, né, cara?
Hoje eu subi pra terceira.
Olha aí, parabéns. Tá, o Ricardo tá aí na live, viu, Ariel? Combina com ele aí um jogo aí lá no mobile, viu?
Eu coloquei o nome dele lá no jogo, mas o perfil dele não apareceu.
Mas procure lá que tem, macho. Coloca o teu aí no chat aí, que ele copia lá o teu. Ele te chama pra jogar. No chat aí, que ele copia lá o teu. Ele te chama pra jogar. Ricardo Gameplay 98, mas do jeito que tá aí o nome dele.
This is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice.
BLZ.
Much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Fabulous scenes here in Belo Horizonte in southeastern Brazil, inside the 46,000-seater Arena MRV, a true architectural marvel. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Eu coloquei o nome Ricardo Gameplay 98, mas o número 98 sumiu.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Adams makes the interception. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Oh, they could break here. Oh, no joy this time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nielsen! And that tested the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
It's Drogba! And he's following up! A real chance and a real let-off. And he's picked out the run. Keeper's ball. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. That has not gone well. Now then, the ball's come loose. Drogba. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cavani. Back into the middle. Roberto Baggio. And he cuts out the supply. That is good alertness. And here's Yamal. There's the shot! Kimmich. Cavani. Cover! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the
Que
crowd
impedido da onde, macho?
decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's an errant pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's gone for goal! Oh, bang on target. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Looking for the runner. Has a go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. Drogba. He's away. That's a sharp pass. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Here comes another cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. And here's Cavani.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just
Ora, macho. Tem moda,
doing
macho.
what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0. Yamal! That is ended up in no man's land. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Nielsen, De Michelis cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That looks a cracking ball. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. It's a sweet ball, that. And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Drogba did really well to stretch the play, and it gave those in the middle a real chance.
Oh, played right into his path. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. To Michelis. And the counter is on. De Nielsen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Denilson jogou nada, macho. Vai gastar dinheiro com caixinha, vai, pra ganhar de mim.
Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Basho!
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action. That's going in strongly.
Danielson. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. Danielson. Pass somewhat off target. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Not the most accurate pass. And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Baggio. It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Camisa 18, camisa 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great position here. And he's there to get it away. Rodri. Kane is in a really good position out wide.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Always onto this. Picked out brilliant. Roberto Baggio! He can get that clear. Mohamed Salah hits one! That's going to go a long way. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more...
Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Danielson. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Ô,
Well, that was
goleada.
tense. Two parties
Vacilo meu ali,
separated by the
mano.
game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. Yamal has a go! Pedri, and it's pulled back. He's had a go. Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
It's a great ball. Hits one. He's delivered all right.
Aqui é estilo Ricardo Gameplay.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Messi. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He won't be happy with that one. Good spot, he's seen the run. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Davis. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Owen. Acuna gets it clear.
Salve meu mano Lick Mito rosto de camundongo.
Desce, que honra lhe ter aqui, desce, seja homem, desce.
And here's Owen, and it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. He's on top, now the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He can get that.
KKKK. Seja homem.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Vamos que vamos, Mito.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
Saka! And that was very necessary. Davis. Saka.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
É o jeito, desce, chutão, é o jeito.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. There's the hit! Danger averted for now. Owen.
Pois Mito.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Referee's given a
Quadro pra todo lado, KKK.
wriggles his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Throw in. Pedri. And that's another throw. Yamal is herring after that one. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Saka. He's got the shot away! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Time do homem, nessas coisas todas não, desce. Vixe, mas o lateral dele ali, o Turhan, o Davis, o Nedved, vai com o Owen.
That'll be a throw. Mosquera getting this one clear. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And it's Drogba. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's looking to set free a run. Yamal! Oh, he's been caught napping.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nedved. Now it's Owen. Looking for options for movement. Floated through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Messi. And it's Nedved. Shot a goal! Swings in across. Cleared away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has
Davis.
been indicated.
We are into overtime. Well, that's an excellent interception. Rodri. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. Pedri. Owen. And he's certainly onside. Great hit! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
Agora acaba, né, juiz? O cara fez o gol, ó. Agora acaba, juiz. O cara fez o gol e... Tô gostando de ver, Konami.
And each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Barcelona get the second half started. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Messi. Now Ruben Diaz. And it's Davis. Owen. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Neymar. Messi. Pedri. And it's Messi. That's a little off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Owen might just make this. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nedved. Owen! Goal! A And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, they could break here. No, he's not getting his way this time. That looks a good ball through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores!
Vai buscar, goleiro. Tu foi para um lado e a bola foi para o outro. Aprende.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer after 60 minutes is number 24.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Shapes to shoot. It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Yamal. Coming on to replace him is
Chance!
number 18.
And again.
Messi.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the...
Saka! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Saka has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Saka. Decent progress down the left. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Number 6, Cavani. Coming on the field is number 7, Yudis.
Zaire Emery. Vermeer.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Neymar, foot in. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. And he cuts out the supply. That is good alertness. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Oh, that's clever. He's not got that quite right. Mohamed Salah. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's played him through. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Great chance! Interesting ball. Fermin. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Nedved. And here's a chance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Drogba. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
Fechar a casinha aqui. Jogar do jeito que eu tava jogando ontem, que eu subi 3 divisões bem ligeirinho. Tem que jogar o meu estilo mesmo. Fechar a casinha. Jogar do jeito que eu tava jogando ontem, que eu subi 3 divisões bem ligeirinho. Jogar o meu estilo mesmo. Gibá aqui. Cavanizinho aqui. Neymar aqui na armação. Aqui, Jorginho aqui. Jorginho, isso. Fala, Caio. E aí, meu irmão, tudo bom?
Deixar o like.
Obrigado, meu irmão. Boa noite, meu filho. Deus te abençoe.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's there to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Demichelis clears it away. Acuna. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Chance to shoot now! And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, caution is...
Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cavani. Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! We've got a goal!
Aí é matador, meu irmão, aí é matador. Eu não preciso de Batistuta, eu não preciso de Pelé, eu só quero meu jogadorzinho mesmo.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for the run. Demichelis cuts it out. Looks to clip it forward. Looks a good ball through. And that is as
Meu irmão, a bola nesse futebol corre. Se fosse no FL, no FIFA ela amortecia.
Roberto Carlos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No, again there's no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar has created one goal already. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vinicius Junior. Wilshere. Roberto Carlos. It's a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a look and plays it forward. Acuna. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's got his range wrong there. Koundé. Bruno Fernandes.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
That has been cut short. Cavani, good driving run. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be.
Bora que bora.
And they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time...
Vai dar certo, Ariel.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Foot in. He's played him through. He's Neymar!
Vai dar certo sim.
That deserved better.
better.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. Time and again they are repelled. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Calhanoglu, nicely aimed pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cavani. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Drogba. Bruno Fernandes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koundé calmly anticipates.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Out of play for a throw.
81.007 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mosquera with the clearance.
Corinthians are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well,
Wilshere! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 13.
Now it's... Can he finish? Well read, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted. Turns and goes back, and he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he was quick to react. Wilshere. This is promising.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This might... Bruno Fernandes! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape.
Vinicius Junior! And that's a real chance missed.
Vinicius Junior fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he can clear it away. And he's quick to get it clear again.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dumichelis. He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that. Yamal. Neymar. Up he goes! Oh, he's been caught napping. In again. And that has been cleared.
That was lovely, that.
Camavinga! Oh, it's in!
Ó, golaço, meu irmão! Com essa eu vou fechar lá e vou tomar café com minha mulher, meu irmão.
Sympathy there.
And the referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Que partida maravilhosa, galera! É o acesso, é o acesso.
Promotion, and you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que golaço, que golaço! Olha que lindo! Pau! Olha isso, meu irmão! Pra cima, galera. Vou lhe merendar com a mulher, galera. Eu volto já, deixar a máquina jogando aqui.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway. Climbs up big! Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Drogba. Rodri. And it's Jorginho. That's got him rattled. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Acuna cuts out the pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Foden. Oh, that's delightful. To Michelis. And it's Jorginho. Quarter of an hour played. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Cavani. Great work on the overlap. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Ribery. Hernandez. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could break here. Spread neatly. Neymar. Acuna.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice, it's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jorginho. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Drogba. Jorginho. And Alexander-Arnold. Mosquera. Now it's Drogba. And he skips past his man, and it's Neymar. Fires it in low. Foden. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Jorginho. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Jorginho. Acuna. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a throw. Now it's Cavani. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hernandez. Rafinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Very nicely done. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked out the run. Ribéry. Now Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. Chooses to go.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Neymar. And here's Drogba. And here's Jorginho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fagioli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez makes the interception. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Ribéry. Turns and goes back. And that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on.
Spectateurs pour ce match, 71 649.
Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fagioli. And it's Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. He gets big! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. Après 65 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Acuna gets into... Chance for the header! Cleared away. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Diego Carlos. To Michelis. Rodri. 75 minutes played. And Caicedo. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Neymar. Drogba.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ribéry. Foden. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. In comes the cross. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Hernandez. And Caicedo. Cavani. Drogba. Can he spark a counter here? The final 5 minutes. Acuna, who has set up 2 goals. Cavani.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Neymar. Rodri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Acuna voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to. His passion is pouring out.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Clique na caixa.
Fala, Rogério. E aí, meu irmão? Vai fazer live hoje, cara?
Live mais fortalecendo. Boa noite, lenda. Já tô em live.
Ah, vou chegar aí e deixar o like também, irmão.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And that could set him on his way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi tries to cut back. That's a throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to clear it. And here's Foden! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading the
big chance, and he's done it.
Olha o gol! Olha o gol!
And he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And it's Drogba. Acuna just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, how that cross.
He's had a hit! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side,
Drogba! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Aos 26 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 24.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Gets his pass away. Decent ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Akanji. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Oh, good ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. Cavani. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. That has been slung wide. Messi. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Jorginho. That is good alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Mbappe! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. El Mali. He won't be happy with that one. Great ball. It's Cavani! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Demichelis does really well there. He is strong. Oh, delightful ball. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now, Demichelis concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 8.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Público presente na partida.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Calhanoglu. And he's picked out the run. Nice physical challenge. Koke. Floated through. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He is through here. And he knocks it clear. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Kane. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, look at the space here. Goalkeeper's ball. Caught offside that time.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and
he gets big! And the ball's come loose here. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. And that was very necessary. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Çalhanoğlu.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hits one! That is decidedly lacking.
Neymar knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 16. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19.
And it's Messi.
Camisa 23.
Into the last 5 minutes. Whatever he had in mind. Real chance! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Kane. Oh, that's clever. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Kane. Mbappe. Pedri with the cross. And he's there to belt it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's heaved it away. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cavani. He's one-on-one. Cavani! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Aos 14 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 6. Substituição em andamento.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here. Rivaldo joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
I doubt... Ah, he's given it away! Oh, just skips past his man. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jordi Alba. And that should get the job done. Busquets. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Jordi Alba. Now that looks a decent ball. Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. That is a great ball. Neymar. Jorginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Kashiwa Resol finding their passes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Acuna. Jorginho providing an outlet on that flank. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Neymar. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Half-time getting close now. Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is a little undercooked. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Acuna. Throw it. The ball has bounced loose now. Deep into stoppage time.
That's going in strongly.
Pedri. And it's Neymar. No. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Drogba. Well, they've got it again. No way through there. That's a nicely measured pass. Cavani, and it's Cavani! Jordi Alba. He shifted it to the flank. Modric. And Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
O time do cara aí é bom, ó, Rivaldo.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Cavani. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Salah. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Thinks one through. Nicely intercepted. Almost an hour gone.
Presente na partida de hoje. 81.007 espectadores.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Great hit! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pass is just off target. Rodri. Jorginho. He's not got that quite right. And it's Salah. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Michelis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 6. Camisa 17. Neymar. Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 15. Camisa 14.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Busquets. Modric.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gently done. Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Busquets. Done delicately. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe! Diego Carlos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Salah. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Spread neatly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. Has a go! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expert.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. We have already started here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Acuna has it out wide and in space. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to...
Got a shot away! Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Throw it. He is through here. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The fullback is in acres of space here. That's a decent clearance. Acuna made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. Acuna, he's in plenty of space here. He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 17 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 6.
Ricardo fala, quando eu tô perdendo de 3 eu quito. O cara levou um gol, já correu, ó. Ricardo
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his... Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
E o cara ficou assustado aí com alguma coisa, o cara, ó.
Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Robertson gets into a good position. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Acuna. Keeper has taken decisive action. Taken back almost at once. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Ah, o GadelhaGames está aprendendo, galera.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Valverde. Robertson. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Drogba. And that's gone loose. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And now the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Valverde. Messi in acres of space out wide. Foden. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Robertson. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Robertson. And it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. He's got tall. And another try. It's in. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Foden! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mosquera. Cavani is flagged offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Valverde, Foden. Oh, that's a key interception. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
113
Oh, and they're
espectadores.
quick to press here, right on top of them.
Foden. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's been well dealt with. That's a decent clearance. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
And we have
6
our very first corner.
sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 10.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. No outsmarting him this time. Oyarzabal, it's Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he's cut it out. Fiddles it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson. Valverde. And Caicedo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Foden. Now it's Owen. Jorginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17. Neymar. Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15. Camisa 14.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Diego Carlos wins the duel this time. And here's Neymar. Robertson. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Ribery.
acréscimo.
And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Cheguei.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. He gets big! Cavani finds himself offside.
Próximo sábado é o campeonato lá de bomba pache a premiação em R$1.000.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's there to get it away. Jorginho. Oyarzabal!
E aí é bom, R$1.000 é bom.
Oyarzabal put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And he welcomes it in. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Akanji. No, that's been intercepted. Acuna. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Last-ditch defense. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Tô lá sábado para ver se eu arrasto esse dinheiro.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's been cut out, well played. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. And that is a little undercooked.
Vasco da Gama have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oyarzabal. And he's let fly! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Floated through, and the shot! Now it's Drogba. Oh, super find. Mosquera. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's lofted through here. He's got to be in here! And he's certainly onside here. Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. That's a little off target.
Ei Gadelha, eu também me inscrevi no campeonato de Elfooball.
Peter, there's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a
Aí
respect,
sim, garoto.
particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. Akanji. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cavani. He's picked his way through. Cavani! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Drogba. And he's had it nicked away. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's gone forward. Belts one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Elfooball. Oh, good ball. Short changes him with that pass. Drogba. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a sweet ball, that. But that has not gone well. And he can clear it away. Acuna. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Good read, needed to be. And they've got rid. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Strong running down that left flank. Van Dijk can get it clear. Shot a goal! Now it's Cavani. It's Cavani! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's there to belt it away. Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. Jorginho. That's a shade optimistic. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off
Ô jogo feio, viu, macho? Esse da Konami aqui, macho, é só chutão, a galera não trabalha uma bola, viu?
a flaw or two, I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's heaved it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar. Now it's Drogba. It's a good foot in there. Mosquera cuts it out. Robertson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Neymar! And here's Drogba. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Fires from distance. And that would have won it.
Owen really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Great ball if he can get there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substituição em campo. Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Great defending, strong and determined. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kane!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That pass isn't the best. I think we're just about done here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Taken back almost. Decent hit! It's there! We thought it was
Irmão, eu sou muito burro, cara. Olha o gol que eu dou pro cara, macho.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives.
It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 13.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is ended up in no man's land. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Son Heung-min aims beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always, one of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. And we're underway. Cavani. Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And it's Ruben Neves. Driving forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, that's been intercepted. Gently done. Cafu cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Neymar. Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Drogba. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. To Michelis. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that's well seen too. Maradona. It's a really well-measured ball. Done delicately. Nicely worked. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. No luck with that dink over the top. Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? Foot in. Ruben Neves with the foul. Jorginho. That is a brilliant interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Cafu. This might spell danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cavani, good driving run. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
That is Stuta! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And now he has two. Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Batistuta. Oh, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cavani. That'll be a corner. Acuna plays it short. Now it's Cavani. It's Cavani! Oh, brilliant save. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Yamal. Cavani. Now it's Drogba. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he was quick to react. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's the end of that. Mosquera. And that's another good win of the ball. He's got away. Maradona. Header! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Argentina couldn't really...
He's having a go! To Michelis.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neymar. Oh, he's found him in space. Batistuta is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Belletti. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal. Drogba. Great chance! He scores! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Didier Drogba.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Coming on the field.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10.
Upamecano calmly anticipates.
Substitution in progress.
And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's played forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cafu. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cavani. Oh, just Cavani! No mistake! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and wait. Has a go! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the...